Hey Leo, it's me, Stella Wilde. Welcome to your May 2019 tarot reading. It's May. I know. Big, deep breath in. It's hard to believe. May already. Yes, so we are going to do a general tarot reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Before I came on camera, I was tuning in. I like to just kind of center myself and see what images come to me and what, messages I get, because my intuitive information comes through clairaudience and, through visual imagery. So the two things that I got were second act and the curtain rising. So to me, what these messages suggest is that May is a significant time for you, Leo, to start the next chapter of your life, really. That you're having some sort of second chance, some sort of, clear also demarcation, a marking point, a ceremony, with that curtain. There is a clear indicator, that's the word I'm looking for, in the physical realm, that this is the next step. This is the next chapter. This is the second act of the play of your life. Okay, so very interesting. All right, as I said, these are general readings. If you have a personal concern, please book a reading with me. I'll leave the link in the description. So I'm going to be using my Rider-Waite deck. We'll pull a few cards from here. We'll pull a few cards from the other tarot deck and some oracle cards to bring you the messages that you need. So these are energy messages. So we're looking at the energies in the cards and seeing how they may resonate with you, Leo. Okay, and knowledge is power. I mean, this is, like I said, it's a general reading. So this did not break right. So it's about looking at the energies and taking them and using them for, however you feel is best suited to your life. All right. It still did not break right. I like it to break a certain way so that I clearly know where to cut the deck. It still didn't do it. I'm sorry, Leo. Come on now. I think now it did it. I think what that indicates to me also is that some Leos have had a little bit of resistance moving into this second act. They felt like they weren't quite ready, but you are ready. You're in it now. You are in it now in May. And like I said, you're going to see some sort of evidence of the curtain. Look at this. Of the curtain rising. Look at the first card I pull. This is you're like in your new life in May. The old life is gone, Leo. You're in the next life, the next chapter, the next act of the play. Here it is. And you're actually excited about it. This Knight of Cups, it's bringing a fresh burst of emotional energy to you, Leo. You're excited about it, even though some Leos were kind of moving, kicking and screaming into the next chapter. You realize that the old chapter really needed to go. So you're wondering, what new emotional opportunities, what new love might be coming my way in this second act. Very beautiful energy. And there will be in May some nice emotional interactions, getting together with friends, possibilities of connecting with significant others, potentials, that type of thing. Because you made the change, there was, in a sense, almost like a clean sweep for some Leos. Really just out of everything. So there is plenty of room for new emotional connections to come into your life, Leo. And then we have the Page of Wands upside down here. So there could be some sort of, this could be interpreted a couple of ways, depending on your circumstances. This could be a younger person in your life who's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, who may be needing some TLC this month, who may be feeling, who may, I'm not saying they're going to have bad news, but they may have unexpected news for you. Like if you have a fire sign child, for example, they may be bringing you a piece of news you weren't quite expecting. And, they're a little upset about it also here because they're showing up upside down. Alternatively, if that doesn't fit your situation, there could be just a piece of news involving, I'm feeling some sort of communication about a get-together that just like that something really goes wrong with it in some way. This is pure intuition now. And somebody gets upset. They were either left out, maybe you feel left out of a social situation, something like that. And that brings out kind of the feeling in you of the, child on the playground that nobody has to play with. Like that. It's like this card upside down can have that type of energy as well to it. So these are all sorts of energetic possibilities. It doesn't mean that absolutely this is what it means. It depends, it's a general reading. It depends on your situation. But there could also be some sort of communication that you were hoping to come to you that gets delayed. I know Mercury is not retrograde, but there could be some important communication that, again, you were maybe thinking of it in your mind that it would appear in a certain way to you or have a certain offer to you, and that's not how it arrives on your doorstep, okay? So that's another possible manifestation of the energy. All right, let's pull some more tarot cards. Let's see what else we have. But, I mean, you've been through the change, that Death card. You've been through the transformation. And you see that very clearly in May. But it's exciting. You're feeling the emotional shift from it. And it feels invigorating for you. Look at this. Ooh, okay. So we have there's no reversals in this deck. We have the third eye chakra, so, your intuition. We have the Lover's card. And we have the Three of Swords, heartache and loss. So this can go a couple of ways, all right? This can be, this Three of Swords energy could be tied in with this card upside down. If this relates to your child, they could be going through some sort of heartbreak and you're comforting them, okay? So that's a possible manifestation of the energy. Alternatively, Leo, if you are involved in a relationship, there could be some sort of loss, Three of Swords, surrounding that relationship. Or a loss of harmony, since, we have this word on the card here. A loss of harmony that distresses you. But it's interesting that we have this third eye chakra here. So there is, your intuition, Leo, is really letting you know that possibly there is something not right with your love situation. If this applies to you, it may not, right? And you've really possibly not wanted to face the truth about it. But with this card coming in, if this situation applies to you, this could be the last situation that needs to, be dealt with before that second act can take place. But for a lot of Leos, I feel like they already went through this in certain regards as well. So you could still be feeling perhaps a little bit of the sting of that loss. Alternatively, because of this intuitive card here, you could still feel very psychically connected to this individual that is no longer in your life. And that could be bringing up feelings of unrest, shall we say, and loss. The ache, the yearning, the pain that's still not healed yet from that situation. So you could be having a dream about them. You could, it's the type of thing where you're still connected with somebody, you're driving down the road and they literally, it's like they pop into your mind and, you feel their energy and you feel that connection. They're probably thinking about you. I mean, these things happen. So you may be feeling that. Now, if that does not apply to you, this card also, because this is the Lover's card, this card can also mean a choice needs to be made. Not necessarily related to love. It could just be that there's two options and you must make a choice. And this card is also associated with Gemini. So there could be some choice related to a Gemini situation, like writing, publishing, network, communication, somebody who is a Gemini, all of the above, whatever. So this choice that you might need to make, Leo, you intuitively, like your intuition again has been like shouting at you. You must decide, like this has to be decided. Yet the trying to make the decision is, you know, there's going to be a loss in making this decision. And you've been trying to avoid it. And it's going to come home to roost this month. You have to make the choice. So this could, you know, everybody's situation is different. I can't possibly say in a general reading what all of these ways this could manifest. But there is a choice. If this does not apply to your love life, there is a choice between harmony and discord, between, you know, the thing that's going to be good for your life and the thing that really is going to cause you pain or has caused you pain. The choice could also be painful to make, all right? But your intuition has been telling you it must be made. So there's that energy also to deal with. Because you've been transforming and growing into a different person, Leo. So at one time, that situation did suit you. Whatever that situation is represented by this card for you. At one time, that situation did bring you harmony and peace and joy. But now it doesn't. You've got to choose. You've got to choose. And there's still going to be a little bit of, loss associated with that, even though you're leaving something behind that really no longer serves you, the situation. Okay, let's see what else we have with the oracle cards now. All right. I like to shuffle these like this. See, these cards are a little thick. All right, Leo. What is going on for my Leos? I mean, the other possibility too, let me just say this, with the Knight of Cups coming in, also we have the Knight of Cups here. There could be a new love coming in. And maybe you're still connected to the old love. And you could also still be connected to the old love psychically. Like you're still connected with them, like with that golden cord of connection, of psychic and spiritual and emotional connection. Like, so you still do feel them when they think of you. But a new possibility could be coming in for you, Leo. If we look at these two cards together, a new possibility could be coming in. And you have to let go of even that old psychic connection. Like you have to choose the future. That's really the issue here. It's choosing the future and your future, Leo. So that's another possible manifestation of this energy. Ooh, a card just fell. Let me see. Let me get it. What did we get? Okay, second chakra. So your creativity and your money. All right, let's see what else we have. Now that I got all hot from bending over. All right, let's see what else. Okay, that one's like flying out. And let's see what else we have. This one's sticking out. All right, let's see. We have the yin and the yang, the balance. Staying balanced. And we have, ooh, I like this one, cornucopia. So abundance. Which ties in with our card here. So there will be something very good, I feel, Leo, for you to celebrate in the realm of creativity and your finances. That there may be some creative project that gets off the ground that proves eventually monetarily beneficial for you. Alternatively, you could just be feeling very good about your finances this month. You're feeling like you have plenty on the table. This is a beautiful, I mean, look at all these cards filled with light, golden light here. These are really your colors, Leo. And just feeling just full of light and love and abundance, that there is plenty on your table. There's plenty in your life. You know, there's plenty in this new act. This yin and the yang is very interesting. I feel like it speaks to the situation that we were just looking at here with this heartache and loss. Because whatever this is with this situation that has been kind of screaming at you to like deal with, whatever this situation represents for you, there has been an imbalance in it. And also, I think it throws you off balance. There's an imbalance in your own energy because of that situation. And that has to be dealt with and looked at, as we've already said. Because it's possible that that situation is either making you feel too passive, or it's making you feel too aggressive, because I mean, we're really looking at masculine and feminine energies with the yin and the yang, right? So it could be that situation that needs to be let go of. Perhaps you've been too passive in that situation, like I said, or too aggressive. And it doesn't reflect the new, wholly integrated self that you're bringing to the table now, Leo, in this new chapter of your life. Because I feel like there have been things that were really out of balance that you have had to integrate, and you did integrate them. But there's still that one situation coming up, as we've explained, that needs to be dealt with because it's not balanced. And when the energy doesn't align anymore, that's when things when the energies of some other person or a situation no longer align with our own energy, that's when the things, leave our life, because they're not aligned. The energy is not congruent. So how can it stay in our life? So that's what I feel like. That's possibly another manifestation of that. All right, let's pull an oracle card. You can think of a question. We'll pull a card and answer. We'll look at the card in relation to your reading. Let's see what we have. Your finances are protected this month as well, with that angel card, Ariel, showing up. All right, I'm waiting for a card to pop out. What do my Leos need to know? All right, this is like, come on now. Come on. Sorry it takes so long. Okay, this is sticking in my hand. Let's take this one. A year from now. So if you were asking a question, that's your answer. I think also this is the idea that, a year before this, a year ago, you were in a very different place than you are now. Okay? So think about how far you came from a year ago to now. Everything that went on to get you to this second act of your life. That type of growth and acceleration is going to accelerate even more. So a year from now, when you're looking back on this time, like, you're going to be blown away at how much more you have stepped into your purpose, your passion, your prosperity, all of those things. It's really amazing. So a year from now. All right, Leo, I hope that resonated with you. Please leave me a comment and let me know. I hope that you have a wonderful May. And as always, I wish you the best. Take care. Stella Wilde signing out.